Hey, what's going on, guys? LevelUp here at OnPointGamings OnPointTactical. Today we're going to be looking at the M4. And the M4 is always, well, almost always, my favorite gun in shooter games because I love the real weapon. Therefore, I like it in the game because they're usually very much representative of the real firearm. In all honesty, there's nothing wrong with using an M4 because the reload time is always short. The accuracy is always pretty decent, and it's usually just a really well-rounded gun. Now, in Battlefield 4, I was slightly concerned because it was only the burst version that is available. But the main reason I was worried about that is because of the first shot recoil multiplier. I knew I was going to be fighting it, and you can see that I'm fighting it here. But I do believe that once I get the angled foregrip unlocked, it won't be near as much of an issue as it is with a regular foregrip or even like a stubby foregrip or something like that. You're going to be a lot better off with the angled foregrip to fight that first shot recoil multiplier, because in all honesty, there's not a lot of hope in trying to win with this thing in close quarters until you can learn to manage this recoil pattern, because it kicks like a mule every 3 shots. Even if you time it perfectly, it's going to just absolutely kick hard and be very difficult to control in close quarter engagements. Now I'm using the EOTech holographic one-time sight here. I have the ergonomic foregrip currently and the laser sight. I don't have any barrel attachments that are worth using at this point. The heavy barrel I will of course use. I considered using the suppressor, but with this gun I don't want to hurt its range, which is the one saving grace that it has. Because it is a burst gun, you can get some pretty darn long engagements completed with it effectively. Right here you're going to see a good example of its versatility. Close quarter engagement is here is kind of a medium-ish engagement, and then right down here is a very close quarter engagement. So, I mean, it's just a very flexible gun, which is why I've always liked it, because I never really feel like I'm stressing it out unless I'm in extreme long distances, because it is only a 14-inch barrel, which can be in the way sometimes. Right here, this is something that I never see deployed as a tactic. Throwing down your own ammo bag and picking up your own gun again. Just be sure and look to see if the guy that you killed is a support player, because that is a great way to get yourself back into the fight and going with your own gun. So I'm using the full-size med pack and the defibrillators on my medic class, because I feel like these are the best ones to run. Even though I don't see a lot of defibrillator usage in this game yet, I think that once people start to unlock it and realize how it works, it's going to be a lot more popular. Now I have almost unlocked all of the carbines in Battlefield 4. I got one more to go, which I should have completed any second now, because I've been saving up on my experience point boosts from my little battle pack things. I've been saving up. I have a couple 50%, several 25%, so I should have all the carbines unlocked pretty darn quickly. The M4 is the second to last that you unlock, I think. Second or third. No, it's the third last. You get the M4, then the Ace 21 CQB, and then the QBZ, I think, is the next one. And that is going to be also a very good contender for decently long-range encounters. But in all honesty, I think that the M4 is going to be that gun that can kind of be used in some people's hands and destroy regular assault rifles, but not a lot of players are going to use it and like it, because the burst guns at all are typically not very popular in shooters, because it just takes a lot more knowledge of recoil management and aiming. I guarantee you that it'd be about 4 times easier on PC than it is on console, because you just have to adjust your stick every like 1 or every 3 shots. On PC you can just kind of jerk the mouse down real quick and if you get the timing down correctly, you can pretty much do whatever you want to with it. I honestly don't have a whole lot of trouble trying to keep on target with the M4, but I guarantee you that there's going to be players that will have some difficulty staying on target with it, and that's going to be why they won't use it. I think that is slightly annoying, because the M4 is just a very good gun, but that means that I'm going to get a lot of hate for being good with it, because it's going to be like, oh, you're hacking, you're using an aimbot, you know, some lame excuse, just because I am one of the people that is going to use the burst M4, because I don't care if it's a burst M4 or limited to single fire. I'm going to use the M4 because the M4 is my favorite real life gun. Now, speaking of almost having all the carbines unlocked, that means that I have gameplay left over from a lot of them. I did not play with the AKU-12. I didn't like it. I have the Ace 52 CQB. I have a fair bit of gameplay from it because I did like it quite significantly. It was a pretty darn good gun. But just be ready for a lot of content. Not today. I'm down with a head cold and Halloween coming up, and everybody we're gonna go eat tacos and do whatever tonight, so I wouldn't expect more than just this one tonight, but tomorrow I should be full steam ahead again with a bunch of different guns and game modes. I'm going to quit playing Team Deathmatch for a while and play Rush and get some Rush gameplay up, because I know that Rush is a pretty darn popular game mode, and it also will be less aggravating as a whole, I think, than Team Deathmatch is, because Team Deathmatch, the spawning system isn't perfect, which means that it's just annoying sometimes, so I'm level up here at, gosh, my throat hurts, and also that was way too early. So be sure and check this gun out. Even if you don't like burst guns, be sure to try and use it. It has a standard 30-round magazine, 5.56 rounds, you know, same as everything else. The reload times feel about the same as the M16 and BF3, so I'm going to put 1.9-ish seconds on short reload and 2.4 or so seconds on a long reload as a guesstimation. I do wish, though, that you could switch your holographic sight over to the green, the night vision option or whatever. That'd be really kind of cool. Maybe a little update in the patch and we can use it that way. So, anyway, I'm LevelUp here at OnPointGamings OnPointTactical. This has been my sort of first impression style review of the M4 Carbine in Battlefield 4. I definitely let me know what gun you want to see next, and I'll start working on it. I don't have any of the light machine guns unlocked yet, but if that's what you want me to work on, so be it. Have a good one, and take it easy, guys.